see what kind of a dent we can make in Final Fantasy 13-3 today. We, if we could get this thing beat, man, that would be crazy. 13-3 today. We got Far Cry 5 wrapped up yesterday. That was awesome. That ending was sweet. The game was sweet. I really enjoyed it. We had some good times playing Far Cry 5. I think it was easily my favorite Far Cry 5 for sure. Baron's in the house. What's up, buddy? What's happening? Man, I had to get on my Happy Mother's Day phone calls out of the way. Seemed like I slept in pretty good today. We want to see if we can get any monsters to spawn. Okay, we still got some monsters to spawn. If we still got monsters that spawn, we'll use chronostasis. We'll try to make these days last longer. Get in here and mess up some monsters. What you got planned for today? Baron, what you doing, buddy? Grinding. You're grinding? What are you grinding? Kerbal? Is there grinding in that game? Grinding. I think that's a Clips song. I need to get that song. You know what I keep in the lining. Let's get that grinding. Grinding. I think we'll just type in Clips. Excuse me. Good enough. We got it. Got it on our Spotify. But yeah, basically we wanna last one all these monsters. And there we go. Yeah, we want to last one all the monsters. I mean, part of me just thinks we should just run straight to the end right now. Just for giggles, you know? Just see if we can go beat the game as is. I imagine we probably could. Oh, that was the wrong fucking ability. Dumbass. I went to the soldier. Get him, get him. Start a new playthrough of New Vegas. Dang, dude. New Vegas is so much fun. Love New Vegas. That game is so good. Yeah, if you took Fallout 3, Vegas, Fallout 4, and you took, you know, if you could, D-Shell, Imperil, you know, we'll rip them apart. If you could take all, like, the good aspects of, like, 4, the storyline, different things, like, whatever was the best, you know? Like, being able to make your own base. I know a lot of people like that. I didn't really care, but that was still a sweet feature. Take that and go put it in D-Shell, Imperil, Elementa. Okay, D-Shell, Imperil. Ooh, got me. for Mr. House playthrough. Oh, okay. That's where House, he's the one that's been running Vegas all these years, right? It's the dude where his AI is in the computer. Basically, New Vegas is ran by AI. So, I mean, it's been. I only played through New Vegas once, you know, but I remember it was an awesome game. Imperial, Elementa. I'll just guard him. B-shell. I'll take care of it real quick. Yeah, right on. What were all the choices? You could have any of the, aren't there like 3 gangs? You could have the 3 different mafias run New Vegas, or you could have House keep running Vegas.
This will soon be over.
And then isn't there like a 5th one too?
Keep up if you can. You think you can be forgiven?
Oh, you can also have the bad dudes. Shit, the bad clan or whatever. Damn. The dude were like the head dude was like the chief. Shit. Yeah, Legion. Yeah, buddy. That's what I was thinking.
I won't lose. No more lies, just the truth. Judgment has been delivered.
We haven't been fighting any of these guys hardly at all.
Time for hesitation.
D-Shell, Imperial, couple Elementas, back to the Auroras. Back to the Auroras.
And we meet again.
There we go. 200,000! Yeah, I just thought New Vegas was so good. I remember, dude, here's the thing. I went to Las Vegas in real life, like after I had played New Vegas.
Say your prayers.
And when I did that, in New Vegas, when you come up over that hill and you see New Vegas for the first time, the glow, it's like the middle of the night, you come up over that ridge, you see the glow, and then you just see all the bright lights, right? You see New Vegas in all of its glory. That was more impressive than Vegas in real life. Because when I went to Vegas in real life, there's no glow. It was like the middle of like a drainy, like dreary ass day. You know, it really wasn't all that nice. So it kind of sucked. And then I always kind of felt like my Vegas trip, I was done wrong by Vegas because
Say your prayers.
my ex, the girl that I was dating at the time, she had cheated on me, and she was lying to me about it that whole time. Like I would talk to her, and she was, ugh. It's the worst feeling I've ever had in my life, is what my ex made me feel. Fuck that, I don't even like thinking about it. Man, I want some breakfast food. I don't even have any breakfast food. I don't have like I got some peanut butter, but I don't have like some toast to put it on. I don't have any cereal. I got some eggs and bacon, I guess. Problem is, now that I'm hungry, I don't really want to go do anything. I might just get Chinese. I might get Chinese. Oh shit.
Your cause is lost.
Let's go D-Shell, Elementa, Impero, Elementa again, and we'll just Medguard it. Gotta get our health back up, man. We got Dragon? Got Dragon emote? Man, you know, I'm gonna have to have somebody make a badass like $ emote. Do you think the emote should be for my channel for when I get affiliate? Should it be the Mario block with the $ in it?
Okay, gotta hang in.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we gotta do the $ emote or the Mario block with the $ in it. Or like a bag of money. It's gotta be something with dollars. Like just like a stack of cash.
I feel like dying.
The Discord looks great. Well, dude, that's all Celestial Theory, man. He has some ideas, wanting to do some things. Shit. Celestial's been a great help, man. That's my Hall of Fame is for real. Like that, there's no metric in there except for just like I feel like somebody has contributed to the channel. You know, shit, dude, you found your niche, Baron. You know, what's up, Yellow? Good morning, dude. How you doing today? Did you guys tell your moms Happy Mother's Day? Gotta make sure you tell your moms Happy Mother's Day. Give her a big old hug. My mom is in Iowa. That's where I'm from. I'm from Iowa. And so I can't give my mom a hug today. So my grandmas are back in Iowa. I can't give them a hug. So you got to give your mom a hug on Mother's Day. Let her know how much you appreciate her. All the nice things that she does for you, the roof that she puts over your head, the snacks and the treats that she buys for you, the food that she buys for you. When she put you through college, or when she worked that extra job to make sure that you had that Nintendo for Christmas or whatever. Man, moms are important. Moms are very important.
No more lies.
Always got to be nice to your mom. D-Shell, there we go. I'm getting my health back up slowly but surely. Yep. Roosh put over your head. How's it going? How's it going, YOLO? It's going good, man. It's going really good. I'm contemplating what I'm gonna do here for the end of Final Fantasy 13-3 because we're down to the last couple days, and I'm pretty sure. Whoops.
I won't lose.
We're down to the last couple days, and
No more lies.
Imperial,
Just the
D-Shell,
truth.
go back to
And
garden
you
some
again.
more. Get my health up. Come on, give it to me. Hit me. Hit me. There we go. We'll get. Gotta get some. Gotta hit him hard with these. There we go.
You got in my way.
Oh, I don't know, man. I might have just said Baron. I might have just said your name. I saw that you said the roof you put over your head. You know, just not everybody has a mom. You know, my ex, not my ex, the last girl that I saw. I only call one girl my ex. I was with her for a long ass time. But the last girl that I saw, her mom died when she was like 5 years old, so she never really got to be around her, meet her, know her, you know, nothing like that. So she doesn't. Today, the last girl that I saw, you know, she has to go through Mother's Day without being able to thank her mother, and that's really sad. There's a difference. When you're 80 years old and your mom's been dead for a long time, there's a difference there, you know, when your mom lived a long, good life. But yeah, that last girl I saw, her mom died when she was like 5 years old. That's tough. My mom's still alive. She's pretty good person. Takes care of me. She's always makes sure that she's there to do whatever she can to help me out. I try to be a good son.
Shine hope on the future. Vicky Shine hope on the future.
You were up till 2 a.m. yesterday, YOLO. That's crazy, dude. I've been staying up late a lot, too, recently. Staying up late with all the streaming I've been doing. Hit me, you bitch. Hit me, you bitch. Can't believe that guy didn't hit me. That's crazy. D-Shell, Imperial, Elementa, and then a bunch of Auroras. Rip them apart. Rip them apart. We're trying to get all these guys dead. We're trying to kill all of them. There's only a set amount of them. So once we kill enough of them, then we'll get to the last one, which will be that bright, hot pink, hot purple, whatever you want to call it. So that's what we're going for. D-Shell, Imperial. You should put I should put Nightbot test on my stream too. Bio. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that should be on your stream bio. Iowa's pretty close to your hometown. Yeah, dude. Iowa's a good place, man. A lot of nice people there. I love the Midwest. People out here in Colorado, man. There's some nice people for sure, but there's a lot of douchebag, like fucking political motherfuckers out here. Shit just gets annoying.
The world will be safer without
all these people bitching and moaning all the time.
You can't hold me. Time to mix it up.
Stagger, Slayer. I'm glad you think the Discord looks great. I'll probably need to grab that link and put it. I need to make a Discord panel. I'll try to do that. You guys remind me to do that today, if you would. Maybe when we get done with streaming on Final Fantasy, you gotta remind me. Try to remind me to go get the Discord panel on my Twitch. That way everybody can join the Discord. You guys can hang out and type and stuff. I mean, really, there's not a whole lot of point to hanging out in there, like when I'm streaming, you know. But like you can link a lot of stuff in there that you can't link otherwise, right? Like you can't link certain things in here. You can't like really put up like pictures like in Twitch, right? But you can like memes and shit. But you can do that like in the Discord. But yeah, we've seen 3 different monsters here that we can get the last ones for. And that'll help us in that final dungeon too. Because that final dungeon, or the secret dungeon I mean, that's gonna... We need to get through that dungeon as quick as we can. In the secret dungeon, there's some good items in the end of that. That Celestial Theory was telling me to get.
I won't lose.
Ooh, I haven't been healing very well. I need to get my heals back up. We've been doing pretty good though, I think, on this. We can throw a Kirag at it. We can use some EP for it. What do you guys think of the games that you see in my bio or in my Twitch that I'm going to play next?
You think you can be forgiven?
You guys see that in the stream goals? I've got that section down there, stream goals, and that says what games I'm going to be playing next in the near future. You guys know those games at all?
The cycle of death ends now.
Take Far Cry off my list. Yeah, I do. That's right. I need to update that. So that needs to go on the list of things to do today. Is I need to pull Far Cry off the list, and I need to. What was the other thing I needed to do? I need to make the Discord panel. You never heard of Shadowrun, dude? Shadowrun is huge. Winston Mars and we grew up playing Shadowrun.
Even the stars die.
Let me tell you. You want to hear about Shadowrun? Let me tell you about Shadowrun. Shadowrun, I believe, originated as a pen and paper tabletop RPG. You guys know what those are? And Shadowrun, mainly the idea of it, what it focuses and revolves around, is it's a cyberpunk theme. It's that takes place in the future, and
Evil has a price.
it has to do with how the world, it's a dystopic world, okay? So that means you don't have like a whole country is under one government. You have like individual cities, individual regions, individual towns and stuff like that, outposts or whatever you want to call them, and they're actually run by the mega, like these corporations that are in these megaplexes. They're these huge, tall skyscrapers that these corporations are run from, and the corporations are what run the planet. So there's all these big corporations. Oh, we got a little bronze medal there. All these corporations, they run the planet basically. Now, there are people called Shadowrunners, and the Shadowrunners will run between the shadows, which means they run in like the back alleys. You know, they run in the night. There is when they're active, and they do things under cover of darkness for money, what they call new yen. And new yen is like the currency in the game, in the world, Shadowrun universe. And That's all. That's it. Everyone's just trying to get some new yen, you know. So you'll have these Shadowrunners now. Shadowrunners can be. It's also a fantasy universe. Okay, so you have dwarfs, and you have orcs, and you have elves, and you have humans, and we have different classes. So you'll have like a magic user, and you'll have like a street samurai, and you'll have a decker, and you have these different these different archetypes that do different things. So like the decker is actually a hacker, and the hacker will get into the computer systems of these corporations, and they'll hack in there to try and get information. Maybe there's like really important information in there. Maybe you can get into these data banks, and you can actually get into like online, like offshore accounts, shit like that, and you can get new yen for it. Now, the Shadowrun that I'm going to play is, I believe it is the second Shadowrun that was released. If not, it was released at the same time as another Shadowrun. There were 2 Shadowruns released we got a last one. There we go. This is what we're going for, boys. This right here, this is it.
A worthy opponent.
Gonna rip this bitch apart. We gotta deshell them, imperil them, and Elementa, and then we Aurora them. Aurora. We're just gonna keep Aurora in. We don't care about the heal kick. We don't care about our health right now. Just gonna keep doing that. We hit him with the Elementa. We hit him with some heavy slashes. Heavy slash. Full out assault. Another Elementa. More of the Auroras. We're not even guarding at all right now. Another Elementa. We'll meta guard now. Okay. Meta guard till it's out. See if we can crack an Elementa off. A couple Auroras. Should be dead. I guarded the heal kick. We'll get some more meta guard up. We'll get up for the Imperil. We'll get up for the D-Shell. We'll guard it. Aurora. And an Elementa should kill him. There we go. He kicked our ass pretty good, but I was trying to kill him as quick as I could. I was trying not to do any defense at all. So yeah, we got pretty low on our health there, but that's okay because we can go ahead and cast a Curaga and get back up. But anyway, so the Shadowrun that I'm going to play is on Super Nintendo. It's actually the only game that I own physically on Super Nintendo to this day. Now, out of curiosity, let's look what we got in here for accessories, because we haven't really. I really like that. We're going to keep that. Increases magic. Now, we don't really care about that much. Resistance to magic attacks by 10%. We don't really care about that much. Can we get anything else that would help us? Increases your chance of receiving items. Man, we really don't need any items, huh? Oof. Yeah, we don't want that. Casting fire to add fire attributes. Triggers haste. I could see haste being very important. Increases damage dealt to enemies when they are within a certain range? Huh. Well, we're gonna keep the magic token. Let's do that one that I just found that was haste. Okay, so now we got haste on us, and this is physical attacks. We don't care about the physical attacks anymore. We're gonna do increases damage dealt within the enlister's gloves. So I think, what is the endowment? Oh, we can put on some different. I've never done any adornments, but we could do. If any of these look cool, I'll do them. But if they look stupid, we ain't doing it. Mog. That's pretty cool. Oh, retro Mog Mask. Look at that. It's like a... It's all pixelated. Aerial guard badge. I kind of like that. An afro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, you can do... That's all Saz. If there's a cool one, I'll get it. I'll use it. Did you see the blue propeller? I don't think there's going to be a cool one. Yeah, forget it. Let's just keep going. Let's get Kiraga. Let's get a save in here. Because we actually got something done. I should make a list of the things that I need to do today, though, on the stream, because I'll forget otherwise. Whoops. Pulling down my damn... There we go. Make the Discord panel, and then now what we're doing, we're going to remove Far Cry 5. That's on the list of things to do today. Let's get my dang blanket back up. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we don't have to ever fight any of those guys again. D-Shell, Imperial, Guard, Elementa, Imperial. There we go. They use ThinkPads in the ISS. What's the ISS?
However it happens, I have to win.
D-Shell, Imperial, bunch of Auroras first. Elementa. Oh damn, we can cast Elementa like 3 times. We are gonna fucking rape people. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy with haste. This is awesome. None of these monsters stand a chance.
Let this be your judgment.
Oh, on the International Space Station.
No more lies, just the truth.
Dude, we are ripping them apart with haste. Come on now. Now this does mean that we're going to be losing some EP because we're going to be healing up all the time. I don't even know what a ThinkPad is. I feel like I should know what it is though. D-Shell, Imperial, Elementas, and a bunch of Auroras. There we go. Oh yeah, we're making time now. Now that we got haste on us, we are making some time now. Oh, yeah, okay.
Shine
Oh, Lenovo. Lenovo ThinkPad, right? That's right. Didn't I just use a Curaga? Why is my health down so low already? One of these battles, I probably, like, once my health gets this low, I probably just need to stand there and cast Metaguard. And then I'll unleash, you know, my fury. Let's try that. Let's go D-Shell, Imperil, Metaguard. And then we'll just cast the spells on them. Like Elementa. That's a good strat. That'll work. Yeah, but so how Shadowrun plays on the SNES is that you are this character named Jake Armitage, and basically you're running around trying to uncover some information about some things that have been going on. So I don't want to ruin nothing.
I won't lose.
You don't have Imperil, D-Shell.
No more lies, just the truth.
Nice, we're getting our health up pretty good. Oops, let's use a chronostasis. Oops, I shut my chat off. There we go.
I don't plan on losing.
D-Shell, Imperil, Elementas. Let's heal up a bit. Oh, see, I shouldn't wait on him. He just needs to get bursted down. Well, that worked out okay, I guess. That worked out fine. But with the control scheme, you run around. It's kind of like an isometric top-down view, and you have. I'm going to use the Xbox controller, and you can actually do like a turbo button that will let you. It'll let you shoot like super fast, right? So that's what I'm going to try to utilize. Is I'm going to set up the turbo button. There we go. A pink behemoth sword. Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, YOLO, welcome back. Yeah, Rye TV. Yeah, Rye TTV. Yeah, this is the This is, there we go. So it's called the flesh render, and that's when you kill all the behemoths. When you get to the last behemoth, they drop that. And then I hear I have the bone cracker, excuse me, which in the Dead Dunes, when you kill all the skeletons, you get that. So yeah, I've got a couple pink swords. I love them. So I'm actually at the end of the game right now. I'm just trying to farm up the last ones. Because there is a quest to get all the last ones. So it's a quest to fill your bestiary as well. So I'm kind of maybe taking a look at that. And how annoying is this game's clock? Here's the one annoying part about it. Okay, if you notice right now, it's frozen. Because I can use EP to freeze it. So right now the clock isn't doing anything at all. But here's the thing. The issue that I personally had with it that really bothered me was the guide that I'm using, which is like the official guide or whatever. Let's cast some elementals off here before we get killed or attacked again. The issue that I had was the strategy guide will tell you if you want to get everything and you want to ensure that you get all the items and you want to get all the quests and you want to get all these things and you want to be able to open up the final dungeon, the secret dungeon, then you need to do this on this day. So at the very beginning of the game, I was trying to follow the guide and it was telling me, go over here, go over there, between this hour range and that hour range, and get all of these things done in this time frame, and then travel over here and go do this in this time frame. And I didn't understand how to play the game yet, so it was really hard to keep up to date on that. So I played the entire game being behind. Like, you have 13 days. The game takes place over 13 days. I've got like 35 hours into it now, and I'm on day 10. So with this chronostasis ability, which is right here, you use EP, which is down in the bottom left-hand corner. I have 8 EP, is what it maxes out at. You start the game with like maybe 3, 4, 5 EP, something like that. But you can use 1 EP, chronostasis, right here, and it stops the world time. It stops the clock. So you'll use EP like 100 times in this game. You'll use it a lot for sure. But like I said, the way that I did it, it became frustrating. Because I was trying to squeeze every little thing I could in, and so it kind of kicked my butt, and it was stressful. So I would recommend not doing that, not stressing yourself out trying to get everything done like in one playthrough, because I'm trying to do everything in one playthrough, because I only want to play RPGs once. Oh shit. Let me back this up here. Okay, see, so chronostasis just ran out. That's why that screen kind of flickered. So I'm going to use 1 EP right now. So now I only have 7 EP, and you'll see how this works. So now at the end of this, look at, I've got 8 EP again, because that one mob, he's a pretty tough mob, generally. I'd make a quick work of him just because I have all the items and stuff in the game, and I've been doing all these side quests to pimp my stats out. But now I've got 8 EP again, so.
I have to win.
And he casts Meta Guard, so he's going to start healing himself, but I can rip through him quick enough. I would definitely recommend getting the DLC if you're going to... I guess... Ray, did you ask me how annoying the clock is because you haven't played it and you're going to be playing it? Or you're interested in playing it? Cast in peril.
The cycle of death ends now. I saw this coming.
Are debuffs still OP? Well, when you're saying debuffs, you're talking about me debuffing the enemy, right? Yeah, I use Imperil and D-Shell because I do so much of my damage with Elementa, which you can only get with that DLC, right? So, watch this. If I just do Elementa, it doesn't do near the damage. It still kills them, but it took me 3 Elementas to do it. If I cast the other debuffs first, Imperil and D-Shell, then it only takes me like 2 Elementas. But I definitely haven't gotten into probably a whole lot of like exploits in this game. I haven't really dug all that deep for it. But I would say the Spear of Summoner giving me the Elementa ability, that's pretty OP, and I think the Soldier First Class is pretty OP as well. And then I think with the Cyber Jumpsuit, there was a hood. It was a something hood, I thought. Ghostly hood. Yeah, there you go. So great increases physical resistance by 75. So we could use that ghostly hood, and the Preda hood increases your magic and damage resistance, whatever. And so that for like this tank character here, what am I using right now? The Twist Headband? Yeah, I like that. And Final Fantasy 13, you just used to stack damage multipliers. Just finished FF13, now I gotta do Final Fantasy 13 too. Right on, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think the series, the 3 games, I think I would recommend them to people with the series that play Final Fantasy or that want to play Final Fantasy. They're gorgeous games. The storylines are great. Me personally, I fucking hate the games. It's for different reasons, and it's like my OCD in my head and the way that I want to play games. And so I don't think that should detract from the from the 3 games though. Like I want people to play Final Fantasy. I'm like such a big proponent of the series. I just started playing Final Fantasy 13 like about 2 weeks ago on my birthday, and I'm loving Final Fantasy 15. Absolutely loving it. See, he was close enough to his friend that his health is already down all the way. Come on, hit me, bitch. There we go. He'll die now. There we go.
May the winds of peace come.
OCD friendly. If you want to know what I didn't like about 13, here it is. I don't like the characters. Maybe other people would like the characters, but I don't like them. Oops. I did not like how linear the game was. I don't like that there's no overworld map. At least you actually had a party in 13, which I liked. But see, so I played all the old Final Fantasies, right? So to me, I want a party that runs around with me, and I want to do the old school Final Fantasy thing where you get to put their weapons and armor on, you know? And I want to see their outfits change and shit like that, whatever. But anyways, or not their outfits, but I want to see like the weapons. I want to see them carry different weapons. This is the first one we can actually, it seems like anyways, you can really dive in pretty deep to what she's wearing. And then, ooh, you ready? Here we go. This is the last one. This might actually a Garangach. We wanna get the right start to this fight though. We want to wait for him to turn around. Oh, I thought I'd be able to. Well, let's not use our stamina just yet. There we go. Oh, he ran away from us. So hopefully I can get... Nice, we got the good 25% start.
Ready.
So I'm just going to pile drive this dude as quick as I can.
No more lies, just the truth.
Hopefully we can get a good quick stagger on him. That's what I'm hoping.
The cycle of death ends now.
I'm not getting a good stagger on him. Didn't get the stagger. Can I get the stagger this way? Oh, we're getting really close. Cast Elementa again right there. There we go. Ooh, our strat is not working. There we go. Now, can we finish him? Oh, man, he's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of health. Let's see if we can keep the stagger clock going. I'm using everything I got at him. Oh, come on, finish him before he puts his shit back on. Dang. That's alright. That's alright. We got a lot of his health away, though. We got rid of a lot of his health. So let's debrave him. Let's get a D-shell on him. Let's get an imperil on him. And let's go ahead and start over here. We'll start over with our chain. If I would have overclocked on him, I might have actually got it. Hit me with the plague breath. Ooh, yeah, okay. See, so now we'll use a mega remedy on that. We'll get some healing going here. I don't think I have any items to really give me haste right now. Alright, let's get it. Oh, we didn't cast Imperil, you dummy. D-shell. There we go. Oh! Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, he's not casting the spells. I need to just get one element off and I bet you we'll get him. Right here, I bet you we get him right here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. How does stagger work in this game? Basically, most enemies will stagger pretty easily with a spell arrow. There we go, exterminated. What item did we get for this, I wonder? Ooh, that was a heavy guard? A toasty shawl. Let's go look at the toasty shawl real quick, and then I'll answer your question more here. Custy schemata. What was it? Toasty shawl? Increases ATB recovery speed by 5%. When you deal a physical blow after a magic attack, the physical blow will take on the elemental attribute of that last attack. I like that. Your ATB recovery speed, we definitely need that for sure. Triggers protect. I think that's good too. I think we're done. We can do the beggar's beads and we can start getting some more items. But yeah, so stagger works where, let's see if I go in here. Okay, so our stagger power on this spell right here on Aurora level 2 is B. And they go like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. So, but the stagger time, it doesn't, once they actually stagger, it doesn't they don't stay staggered for very long. But Elementa also has the same stagger power. So if I spam Elementa and then I spam Aurora, then that stagger power, it usually staggers them, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Now Heavy Slash though, will have the same stagger power B, but it doesn't appear to stagger as well as Magic on most enemies. Obviously, it's a melee ability. So, the stagger time, though, they generally stay staggered pretty long once I start whacking them with this. So, the second that they stagger, I throw heavy slashes at them. And heavy slash, when they're staggered, turns into Slayer. So, that's basically... Here you go, right there. That's the info for it. But, yeah, we're going to see if we can get rid of Protect at the beginning. I don't need any items, though, do I? I don't know. So I think the only one that we have left in this area is Desdemona. I think once we kill the Desdemona, there won't be any other monsters in this area. Any other last ones for us to get. But there's the extra dungeon at the end of this game.
Judgment has been delivered.
Has a last one on every floor. There's like 30 floors of it. Where's the stagger bar? The stagger bar is right above their heads. Whenever the spells land, you'll see it goes over their health bar and their name bar and their debuff bar. It'll start, it has wavelengths. So it gets stronger and stronger, and so like the more you can see the wavelengths, the more potent it is, the stronger it's getting, the closer you're getting to actually staggering them. So, but as you can see, just since you've shown up, I've been using chronostasis probably like 4 different times. So I mean, you definitely are going to use the ability if you want to stop the clock. And I want to stop the clock right now because I don't want to take any more time than I need to getting these last ones. Yeah, that's awesome. Beatdown level 3. I don't know what beatdown is. Kind of curious about that, but I don't really need any other melee abilities other than heavy slash on that one schemata. So when they rush, we'll guard it, we'll de-shell them, we'll imperil them, then we'll do Aurora a bunch. Get a couple elementas in there. I didn't imperil. Imperil. There we go. Now they're dead. So it's a little bit easier to see the stagger bar on the characters that live longer. These guys are just dying so fast. But on that Garungach, you could see the stagger bar pretty easily. De-shell and imperil. Ray, just so you know, we're doing when I get to 100 followers and when I get to affiliate, we're doing some giveaways. So if you toss a follow my way, you'll be entered in the contest and you'll be eligible for that. We're doing. I got a Logitech gaming mouse that we're going to give away at 100 followers. I think we're at about 50, just over 50 right now. And then we're going to do the gaming headset, Logitech gaming headset, when I hit affiliate. So yeah, if you like what you see, man, toss a follow, get yourself entered in the giveaway. Man, we're ripping them apart so easy. Who's my favorite character in the 13 series? You don't need presents. Right on. Well, the favorite character in 13. I mean, I generally gravitate towards male characters. So we've got like what? Snow, Hope, and Zaz. And we've got Noel. But I don't really like any of them. I don't know. All of them are just kind of goofy and dumb. I don't really like them. So then we've got like Fang, and we've got Vanille, and we've got Lightning here. You know, like I said, I don't really like the characters in Final Fantasy 13 at all. But what I am actually seeing is now with Lightning that she's been around for 3 different games. There have been, especially in this game, some moments where she's not such a hard ass anymore, and that was really what I didn't like about her in the first place. Was I didn't like how cold she was. You know, I didn't really like how much of a jerk she was. But she's obviously a badass. She's a great fighter, and she gets stuff done. So I would probably say Lightning is probably my favorite then. That's who I would have to go with. I need to get some heals going here. Yeah, that Elementa ability is just ripping through them. You like Saz, okay. Saz is in this game as well. You do get to see him. I don't really recall if you get to see that many characters in 2. In 13.2, it's not really ringing. I cast the wrong spell. It's not really ringing a bell that you get to hang out with many of the characters from 13. So I don't really think that you get to. But in 13.3, everybody comes back. It's just that, for the most part, they're not really playable characters. I say for the most part because there is one exception, kind of. So, oops, there we go. That's what I wanted. And obviously, I don't want to ruin it. I never want to ruin any storyline for anybody, but you see most very briefly. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. You did. You see most of them. Okay, right on. So it's kind of like 10-2, where like you get to go back and kind of like Waka and Lulu are like down in the village and like they have like a kid now or whatever, or she's pregnant and like I think she has the kid in the game. I don't know. But yeah, in this game, they're around pretty decent. I mean, Hope is really around a lot. Saz is pretty much there for like a side quest. Vanille actually has a very important role in this game. Again, don't want to ruin anything, so I won't say nothing, but she has a very important role. You kind of get to see Sarah a lot, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But it looks like we've got just the one last mob. This guy right here is just the last one that I'm looking for in this area.
Your cause is lost.
We'll probably head out to the Dead Dunes and try and get some last ones out there. I don't think Final Fantasy 13 1 or 2 really did this at all, but yeah, this has like where if you kill like 50 or 100 or whatever the heck the number is, if you end up killing enough of the one species or the one mob, you get down to that last one, and they usually drop some pretty awesome gear. The harder the mob, the better the gear that they drop. So like, I still need to kill like 30 Cyclops and like 30 Chocobo Eaters and shit like. Well, I don't know if the Chocobo Eater, if I'm gonna have to kill like all those. Oh, Blitz, yeah. Yeah, Blitz was huge. I would strongly recommend that you get the DLC and that you get Elementa, because Elementa is great. And then you would probably end up, if you get these are the DLCs that you want to get. For the Schematas, you want to get Spear Summoner and Soldier First Class, because now obviously that's Cloud, okay, and then this right here is Yuna from Final Fantasy X. There's another one that's like Spira's Guardian or something like that, and that's from 10-2, when Yuna's in 10-2. But Spirit Summoner is 10, and then this gives you the Elementa ability, and then this gives you the Heavy Slash ability. And Elementa, if you look at Elementa, I think. There you go. Magic damage to target and nearby foes. So Elementa is pretty much your AoE. Unfortunately, you can't get the DLC. Oh. Well, you'll have Blitz in this game. I just don't use it. So you'll have Blitz, and you'll probably be able to fall back on that, really. I mean, you already know it, you already like it. You'll probably be able to stick with that for the most part, really. See, Elementa, I didn't even target the second guy, and because he was close enough to the first one, he died. Fatal Sweep level 3. See, I'm getting a bunch of items here, and I don't even know what the heck Fatal Sweep is. Should we go look it up? I do need to cast a Chronostasis again here. And then we'll get in and let's see. And this is my first playthrough of the game. Ever. And I'm not gonna do a new game plus or anything. But let's just go in here and let's click on, instead of Metagard, let's sort all the abilities. And what was that? Fatal Sweep? They have Area Sweep. That looks like an AoE. And may launch them into the air. Extends your stagger time. See, so that stagger time is A. That's Area Sweep is A is I think the highest you can get. See, we got C's and E's. A stagger power, beat down. Deals physical damage, high stagger capability. So I could use beatdown if I really wanted to, as far as to stagger them with a melee build. But I have like a melee build, a ranged build, and a tank build. So, and my only, oh, you're gonna try to beat this game blind? Like you're gonna go no guide, no strategy guide, no nothing, huh? Yeah, if it's something that, see, there's your blitz right there, lightning blitz. Here's Fatal Sweep. Okay, this has A is the stagger time. Attacks in the direction that L is pushed and deals physical damage. Oh, okay. So I can actually control this. I can control this one right here. See, like you get multiple spells because in this one you can link them together. So like, if I took these Fatal Sweeps right here and I merged them all together, I would get like another one, and then I could merge all them together with these ones, and you can synthesize abilities together. Heavy Slash is a good one. I could synthesize a shit ton of these together, but I just don't need to. The only thing I really need to do that I need to synthesize together, I could synthesize Metagard together, which I think is in here. If I have a bunch of Metagards, yeah, I've got a bunch of Metagards. So, oh, see, and I've got level 3 Metagard. So I don't even have the right Metagard in here because I've got better ones. I bet you these Metagards, see, and they have the same cost. I bet you this will heal me even better. 2196, 2070. So it actually, hold on a second. Oh, Metagard level 2 increases my strength by 110 right there. So I'm going to do more damage. So see, I don't actually want to, well, yeah, I do. I do want to go up here. Because, yeah, okay. So D-Brave, level 3. So we can come down here and see what we have for D-Braves. We already have the best D-Brave. Guard. Regular Guard. I'm not even going to ever use regular Guard, probably. But I kind of just keep level 3 guards in all 3 tanks, in all 3 spots for square. Dispel. Dispel is actually locked, which is why there's a lock right next to it. Oh, Zaz's Blitz is OP. I can't even think of what Zaz's Blitz was, really. Can't really think of it. But see, Aurora level 2 here, we've got Aurora level 3. It has the same stagger, everything. It just attacks more. But my magic goes down. So I don't really know if I want to do that. See, and I've synthesized all these Auroras into this. I could upgrade level 2 into level 3. I think I can put them together somehow. But see, like all these arrows right here, you can synthesize all these arrows together and try and get them up there. But you know, all kinds. I don't use fire. I'm not using any ice, fire, ruin. I'm not using any of that. That's just like, I don't think there's an element to ruin, and then I'm not using any thunders. But I've got it pretty much set up to how I think I'll beat the game. I'll probably beat the game with this build. Cause I've just got, it's just working so well for me right now.
The cycle of
Oh, sure, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it would actually,
I will fight evil.
it would hit AoE. Oh yeah, that heals a bit faster, I think, if I stay here. So let's imperil and de-shell. We'll guard this rush, and then we're going to toss some elementas at him, and that should kill him. There we go. Go to sleep. He deals ridiculous damage. I love when you stumble across something like that does ridiculous damage. Like, what I really liked about Final Fantasy VI was Edgar's auto crossbow. I would get into, like, once you got the auto crossbow, I just felt like it was so awesome to not use mana, but to still be able to attack. Whoops. There we go. But to still be able to attack everybody on the screen, and I just thought it was so overpowered to do that. This one guy just keeps rushing me over here. We're just gonna meta guard, get our health back up a little bit. Cast an imperil at him, we'll cast a de-shell. We'll go back to meta guard. Get some auroras off on him. And then we'll get some elementas off. That elementa ability is crazy. Yeah, early to mid game. Now I've heard that if you do like flash and drill, they get very popular as well, or very OP as well. But I forget what what item you had to have equipped to do that. I've been watching this other guy stream Final Fantasy VI. I'm pretty sure he beat it now, but I've been watching him. He's been playing it recently, and he was doing something with. It wasn't the earrings. I thought it was like something else. He had something that he equipped, and it would make double earrings. No, I always use double earrings. I do like double earrings Ultima to hit like 9,999 damage and shit. I do that. But no, there was some item, I forget what it was, that made drill and flash super OP. Drill something physical, yeah. Whoops, I cast a spell like a dum-dum. Spell, imperil. Hero's ring. Man, I don't know. I'd have to look it up probably, because I don't think I know. I don't think I can think of it right off the top of my head. Okay, let's see here. FF6 OP Flash. Well, Edgar can do the same with Flash Tool and double earrings. So maybe that's what it is saying here. Let's see. FF6 Edgar OP. Edgar Drill OP. not really finding. Genji glove and hyper wrist. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. But oof, I'm getting hungry. I kind of wish sometimes there was more than just Chinese in this town. But I guess I'll just make ramen. I just didn't want to have to get up to make food. But I like when I have somebody to think of Heroes Ring. Okay. I love when I got somebody in the stream talking to me about Final Fantasy or talking to me about video games, man. I will be playing Final Fantasy 15. I already am playing Final Fantasy 15. I'm like maybe 15 hours into it. I love Final Fantasy 15. I love it, love it, love it so far. I'm playing Final Fantasy 5 just on my phone. But I plan on going back and doing Final Fantasy like 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the stream. Okay. Yeah, that could be it. Could be the drill, and it is physical damage and it's unblockable. So if you do the drill with the Heroes Ring, what else increases? What else would he use for the drill? Because like a Genji glove doesn't do any good because he's using a tool and not a weapon. So what else would he use that goes with the Heroes Ring? Is there anything else that boosted physical damage? Or wasn't there something that like lets you get 8 turns? Oh, that was the Genji glove. I don't remember. Or the Genji glove is 4 turns, and then if you did it with... Wait. The Genji glove lets you have 2 attacks. Because you have 2 swords instead of like 1 sword. But then isn't there another weapon that lets you do like 4 attacks? So you end up getting like 8 weapon strat. It's like the Quadra something quad scroll Genji. Do a LLG in 6. What's LLG? Scroll. Low level game? No, I'll probably just do like a normal like playthrough. I just want to play, like I like to level up, and I like to not be super frustrated by dying to bosses all the time. Like I don't really know. Yeah. I don't really want to do that. I mean, yeah, sure, that'd be cool and fun or whatever, like neat to watch maybe or something, but I don't like that. I like to level up and like build my characters up and grind, and like I like to go in and just like rip bosses to shreds, and I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I'll use like a few exploits, but no, I've never been too interested in doing low level stuff. Like I know you can do some weird shit like with Final Fantasy 8 too, because you don't do like the leveling. Necessary to get perfect stats in 6. What do you mean, like with the troll? Is that like a troll face on the end there? Because you don't need to get perfect stats?
I won't lose. Guess it comes to this.
We must not have fought these guys that much because I feel like I'm spending a lot of time killing them now. Oh. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, that way you're not. That way you can equip. You can still have low levels when you get certain espers, right? Because you still need to. The level caps out at 99, so if you're too far ahead in levels, you're not gonna be able to get the perfect stats on everybody. Because you're gonna run out of room. You're gonna run out of levels. You know what? Probably what I'll do is, did you know about the easy blitz commands?
Always prevail. Time to mix it up.
Because I didn't know about the easy blitz commands. Oh, there's still another guy over here.
Time to repent.
And this other guy jumped in and he helped. The guy that I was watching play Final Fantasy VI. He had somebody else come in and tell him, hey, do the easy blitz commands. And the dude that I was watching didn't know what that was, and I didn't know what it was. And so this guy was like, oh yeah, this is what you do. And like, instead of trying to hit like the corners, like for like bum rush, you just do like left, left, up, up, right, right, down, down, left. Like you don't have to try to hit like the corners and miss the fucking commands and miss the blitzes. And it makes it super easy to get them apparently. Like never miss a blitz again. You know, kind of thing.
I won't lose. That went well, right?
Well, the good news is this is the last mob that's gonna spawn. I don't think nobody else has spawned at all for us in this area, so yeah, we'll get to the end here and we'll do an imperil. Come on, cast an imperil. There we go.
You think you can be forgiven? I won't lose.
Trying to get as much of my health back here as I can.
No more lies. Come and get it.
I think that like freezes them in place, Elementa. Oh yeah. Our clock has been going for a while. Every second is 1 minute in game.
Shine hope on the future. I'll take on your grief.
I'm trying to get a hold of this guy and he doesn't ever want to say nothing to me. shit. Doing the wrong abilities. D-Brave, Heavy Slash.
I won't lose.
Usually the games are too easy for you? Yeah, I mean, I think that I enjoy the story and I enjoy the grinding of the characters. It's like kind of just the way that I fell into playing them when I was a kid. And so for me, oh shit, for me, that's how I still want to play them. And so to do challenge runs and stuff, it means that I'd have to go back and play games when I've already beat them, and I don't really want to do that for the most part. Oh, okay, fine, let's try it.
The world will be safer without you.
D-Shell and Apparel. Ooh. Where's your D-Shell at? You don't have D-Shell? Can't cast D-Shell on you? I cast Imperil. Okay, so you can't D-Shell or Imperil this guy. Okay, fine. We're just gonna heal up then, and we're just gonna wait. Man, he is
Time to mix it up.
definitely not taking a whole lot of damage. That's for sure.
Thanks for waiting.
We're not doing a whole lot of damage here.
Didn't even try.
It doesn't help that my magic is still pretty low. Oh, that's cool. Can I debrave you? Hmm.
I'm hurting.
Let's go ahead and get a cure off. Oh man, that sucks. He like debuffed me like right before I was getting ready to unleash on him.
We'll meet again.
He's got pretty tough, that's for sure. Not doing a whole lot of damage to him. Let's get another cure in there, I guess. Look at that, took out half my bar.
Shine hope on the future. You think you can be forgiven?
I'm not even at half health on this guy yet.
No more lies, just the truth.
Kind of trying to stagger him, there we go. Doing a whole lot of damage either. We're running out of EP. Yeah, these guys are tough. I do not like fighting them, that's for sure. do Nectar of the Gods?
I've had worse.
And let's get the next potion in. There's a stagger. And now we're doing some actual damage. Oh, see, but I only got to hit him once for the 60,000.
Lies, just the truth.
And Nectar of the Gods worked pretty good. Ugh, there goes all of our... Should we Mega Remedy it up? Let's do another Mega Remedy since we... Alright. Oh, now you'll take them? Now you'll take the Imperil and the D-Shell? Oh yeah, now you'll take damage, jerk. So he must have he must have started the fight with something on him, because he was not letting me hit him with those earlier. He was not letting me hit him at all
Go to hell.
with the Imperil or the D-Shell.
Even the stars die eventually.
Let's see here. Yeah, I beat. This is the last one of 13 that I need to beat. I played 13-2. The Crystarium and leveling up. You don't. I don't think there is a Crystarium in here. You only have lightning, and basically you just get the abilities by they just become drops, and you put them on your schemata. So like all these abilities right here, the only way that I was able to get them is either to synthesize them. Like I said, like you take like multiple level 1s and you synthesize them together to get a level 2. So that's how you get your spells here. And when you finish quests, your health, like side quests, main quests, any of that, canvas of prayer quests, all that stuff. Excuse me. You get more health, you get more magic damage, you get more strength. Oh, I thought you said here as opposed to 13. I don't remember 13-2. Like, I mean, I play so many games, I just don't remember it. I played it like 2 years ago. I don't remember much about it at all, really. And again, I don't really like the series, so I just want to get it out of my brain. I played through it once just to play it. I don't remember if there was... I think that you had pets. I remember that at least. But I don't remember... I thought you said you played through 13-2, right?
Keep up if you can. Don't even try. The cycle of death ends now.
Oh, you forgot, yeah. Okay, yeah, just like me then. I was like, wait a second. Well, you seem like you know more about Final Fantasy than me, so I often when I run across fans of Final Fantasy, they usually dive into it a little bit deeper than I do. I mean, yeah, it's my favorite series and everything, but I only ever try to play a game one time, and I don't generally go like dive deep into like forums and like talking to people about it. Like when I played all these Final Fantasies, I was the only one, like I played them when they first came out, so I was like the only one of my friends that was playing them. And so, you know, it was tough to find people to talk about with them. and you know, that forums and message boards and stuff like that didn't exist. And a strategy guide would sometimes tell you some stuff, but it wouldn't, generally, they wouldn't tell you the game-breaking shit that, like, players would find over the years, and then, like, it would go around the message boards, and it would go around, you know, chat rooms and stuff like that, and go to, like, cons and, like, the speedrunners cons and shit like that, and all that stuff. So I don't really know a lot of the ins and outs. Maybe this time I'll try to play Final Fantasy VI with like more of the exploits or something, like more of the overpowered shit, just to rip through it faster, you know. The whole reason I'm doing these the whole reason that I'm streaming, not the whole reason, but I mean part of the reason that I like to stream, and then I like to switch them over to, I export them over to YouTube because I basically want to make an archive of like all my favorite games and like all the games that I'm playing. So like I archived Camp Sunshine the other day. I played through it, took us a couple hours, and that's like a really short RPG Maker horror game. And Baron Kitrapazilla, he actually donated that game to me, and he's donated a couple games to me now to play on the stream. And so I played it, I threw it on YouTube, and now I can always go back like forever and watch the play of that. You know, I can watch myself play and kind of just keep like a journal of my stream journey, you know. Trying really hard to hit affiliate and trying to keep my content up, trying to stream every day and make as many friends as I can. I'm like watching other people's streams, making friends, seeing what they're playing, what their streams look like. Yeah, Baron. Yeah. I just really don't remember 13.2 at all. You run around as what? Vanille and Noel. And see, I don't even remember how you get around in the game. Like this game, you get around, like, you have 4 regions, and you get around by either the highways or the roads, or the highways or the train, right? I don't even remember how you got around in 13.2. I think it was still, I just ripped through it so quick because I just wanted to get done with it. Like, I basically just want to play all the Final Fantasies, and when I find one that I hate, I just want to rip through it as quick as I can. Oh, you just walk? Yeah. And I don't think that you could really, like, I mean, I miss the boats and the canoes and the train and the cars and the airships. Like, that's what I want in a Final Fantasy game. You know, I love that world map exploration. I love the random encounters. That's what makes a Final Fantasy to me. When I play a Final Fantasy, I want it to feel different than other games. When I go play other RPGs, they don't feel like a Final Fantasy. So I want a Final Fantasy to keep feeling like a Final Fantasy, if that makes sense.
You disgust me.
I want it to, like, Square has a lot of their games feel the same, you know, like Xenogears and Chrono Trigger, you know, they have like this overworld map, and I don't know. Loved Chrono Trigger too. I'm definitely gonna play that on the stream, play Chrono Cross on the stream. We must not have killed that many of these guys, because we have been just rick-rolling these kids. And we still haven't come across the last one yet. Oh wow, I thought that would have killed him.
Time for this.
Yeah, Sarah. I totally meant Sarah. I meant Vanille's Lightning sister.
No more lies, just the truth.
Did that wrong. Did that wrong.
Peace come.
I can't even picture it. I mean, 13.2 did come out, what, like 6 years ago? I don't
No
know.
more lies, just the truth.
I think 13.1 came out like 8 years ago. Whoops, wrong buttons. Did I play Ni no Kuni? No. No, I haven't. I think my buddy Celestial Theory, that he helps out a lot with the stream. He has played Ni no Kuni. I think he was just got done playing Ni no Kuni 2. I generally try not to play games that are like too into like the anime culture, like Japanese culture. Like, sure, like obviously this is a JRPG, but to me this doesn't feel like extremely Japanese. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but the games that have like just tons and tons and tons of like anime cutscenes and shit like that, I like a nice mix of like a Western RPG and a JRPG. Like you take them and you like mix them together. And when games are like Doki Doki and Ni no Kuni and have names like that, I generally try to stay away from them. Even I think it was like Thousand Arms had a lot of anime stuff in it. But it didn't feel very anime. I mean, I've never played it. So definitely, you know, I'm just making a stupid assumption on it, a baseless assumption.
I saw this coming.
And I want to like all video games. So I tell you what, if you think based on what I'm kind of talking, more of a cartoon, okay. I've definitely played some cartoony games before, for sure. Like Borderlands, kind of cel-shaded looking like stuff, or whoops, let's get. Oh, I went the wrong way on my schemata here. There we go. There we go. I mean, if you think listening to me talk that you think it's a good recommendation, I'll definitely check it out. I usually try to keep like a notebook by me that I try to keep like notes on, things I need to do. Studio Ghibli? No, I haven't heard of them. I'll look into Ni no Kuni. But like I've got like Star Ocean, Wild Arms, Thousand Arms, Suikoden. Oh man, like so many games that are RPGs that I want to beat. I was playing Xenosaga because I really liked Xenogears, and I was playing Xenosaga and it just was not fun for me at all. I just did not enjoy it, and so I decided if I don't enjoy it, I'm not playing it. Now Final Fantasy, I'm making an exception, because Final Fantasy 13-3, like I said, I haven't liked the series Final Fantasy 13 at all.
Nothing to speak of.
But I feel like I have to play it. I bought them. I spent a shit ton of money. Oh, probably well over $200. Probably, I would say $300 between the three games. Buying the games and buying DLCs and they're all collector's editions. You know, I waited in line for them. I worked at GameStop when they came out. Whatever, you know, did all the reservations and all that stuff. So, kind of feel like I need to beat them. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do once I beat... Well, once I beat 15, I'm going to go back to 6, 7, 8, 9. What does Studio Ghibli do, though? Is that who makes Ni no Kuni?
You think you can be forgiven?
Where is this last one at?
This will soon be over. Another victory.
Oh, Japanese animation studio making movies. No, I'd never heard of them. That's cool. They make some pretty cool shit. Did they do like any of the Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy 15 stuff that came out? I just watched Kingsglaive the other day.
Come and get it.
They do anime and it's child friendly. Oh, okay. The only good anime is Indigo League Pokemon. That's a bold statement. Historically, I don't get into anime either. I'm like slightly curious about it, but I know there's just so much out there. And I'm trying not to... Damn it!
Shine hope on
Hit the
future.
slow, peril, Elementa. There we go. It was very different compared to usual anime cultures. Oh, okay. Imagine that community. Right on. Well, I'll definitely check into it. I'll do some research on it and look and see if I. Yeah, I'm not a very big anime fan either, for sure. But I watched Initial D and I really enjoyed that. Back in the day, I used to roll on some not Pokemon, but some Dragon Ball Z.
Veil.
I used to get down with some Dragon Ball Z,
Keep up if
but
you can.
it's been a while now,
Time to repent.
and that was really just I would watch it after school if it was on. You know, that was back when I watched TV. I don't watch any TV at all now. Oh, okay. Anime studio for people that don't enjoy anime. That's cool. I mean, that might be like a good way for me to bridge into it. I guess, you know, like you have like all the stereotypical stuff that makes Japanese anime. You know, you have like the anime, like the mannerisms and like the crazy like fight sequences and the eyes, the way that the characters are drawn. You know, you have like a very traditional, stereotypical, this is Japanese anime style. It's just, I just didn't grow up with it. You know, just not me. I dig on Futurama. I dig on South Park. I dig on Brickleberry, Archer, Rick and Morty. I mean, so I love fucking adult cartoons. But just when we get into anime, it just feels weird and just not my cup of tea, I suppose. I might go to the gas station and eat my lunch out of the gas station. Because I kind of want an energy drink and I want some chips. And I want a candy bar, and I want some like gummy bears. I've gone all week, and I didn't eat a bunch of shit out of the gas station. I like to have one day where I eat a bunch of shit out of the gas station. Not one. It's like 3 things. It's not a bunch of shit, but you guys ever do that where you're just like, I just need some Doritos and a Mountain Dew in my life right now. I try not to keep any of that shit in my house, because if I had Doritos constantly in my house, every day I'd eat a bag. So just try to keep it away. Yeah, dude. I will. I trust you, man. You could do anything in the world right now, and what you're choosing to do is watch a stranger play Final Fantasy 13-3, and you're talking about Ni no Kuni. And that to me says that you believe that it would be a good fit for me, and I take that to heart, man. I appreciate the advice. I appreciate you know, your conversation and hanging out here. And no, I'll definitely check it out. Like I said, my buddy Celestial Theory, he just got done playing Ni no Kuni 2, and he does get into it. He does not hate on games as quickly as I do. So, you know, he what's the one game? There's an anime game and it has, like, you could get to like level like 999, and I think most of like the battles and stuff are kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, where they take place like in just like little rooms. You don't have like an open world that you go and like run around and explore, and like the game just has like tons and tons and tons of stats. It's all about stats. It's all about numbers. It's like a very mathematical game. Disgaea? Am I thinking of Disgaea? Disgaea? Yes, Disgaea. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's a tactical role-playing game. Yep. And anyway, so I remember seeing him get into Disgaea, and I was like, this is not the game for me. And Final Fantasy Tactics, not the game for me. Like, I just do not like those kinds of games at all.
This will soon be over.
But I'll for sure check out Ni no Kuni, man. I'm actually going to play Lufia is one of the next games that I'm going to play because of a recommendation. And I'm playing Earthbound is one of the next games that I'm going to play off of a recommendation. Shadowrun was a game off of as a recommendation from Winston Mars, my buddy. He had that game growing up. I mean, so I definitely play most of my games off of recommendations, not just like fucking TV commercials, you know what I mean? Ooh, wow. See, that Elementa killed both of them again. I love it when that happens. I think it's funny how, like, I'm spending all this time trying to, like, get these last ones done just to save myself time later in a dungeon that I don't even think I'll be able to complete. Because Celestial Theory was telling me that this dungeon, that he didn't even complete it. And Celestial Theory is a lot better at these kinds of games than me, for sure. Why do you say I grind a lot? Because you've just been watching me grind for 2 hours? You really dislike grinding? I don't know. I guess I see it as like you're putting in work, you're putting in the effort, you're getting to see the payoff, you know? Like, yeah, okay, a video game shouldn't be work, sure. But like, to me it's not something that I don't enjoy. Like, I'm doing it to get an awesome ability, and I'm learning the game better. I'm learning like how to minimize and maximize my gains. You like the challenge. See, yeah, that's not me. I'll tell you, this is the example that I always give, is right here. When you're playing, have you played Final Fantasy VI, Ray? Is it Ray or Rai? That's probably more Rai, I would guess, with the 2 I's there. Even R-A-I would still be Rai to me. Rai, do you have you played Final Fantasy VI? We already talked about it, so I feel like you may have already played it.
This will soon be over.
It seemed like you knew enough about it. I'm gonna assume you played it. When you go to Final Fantasy VI and you go to Mount, what is it? Mount, shit. Before you go to the Returner's hideout, at the beginning of the game, Mount, shit, I don't know. Anyways, you go to that mountain. You play all the way up to the top of that mountain, and then you gotta fight the guy up there. And I remember one time, I worked my way all the way up that mountain. Mount Colts. There you go. Mount Colts. I worked my way all the way up Mount Colts. Okay? And I got all the way up there to the top. And I got that save point. And so I camped out. I set a tent. I got the save point, and then I worked my way to the boss. And the boss is, I forget who that boss is, but I think he's that guy that has like, he's got like, doesn't he have like Wolverine hands or some shit? Anyways, I couldn't beat him, and I didn't have enough items, like restorative items, and I didn't have enough mana left, etc., to where I couldn't beat him. I couldn't figure out how to beat him, and then I couldn't work my way back down the mountain. And I'm not gonna say that I had to restart the game and start a new game. I don't really remember exactly what went down, but I just, to this day, I still remember how annoying that was, that I basically stuck myself, and I swore that I would never do that again. So now I always over prepare. That's like me in my life. I over prepare on everything. I over analyze, over prepare. I do not want to fail and have to sit there and like try a boss over and over and over and over again. It's like, just, it bothers the shit out of me. Like in my head, I just hate it. It's just how I am as a person, man. I watched a guy the other day who was doing a speed run of Final Fantasy IX, and it was like a no save state. PS1, he was playing an actual PS1 with the discs, where you have to change the discs out. And he got to like a boss like 2 hours in, and he died. And he wasn't saving, like I said, so he had to start all the way over. Now, to me, that's a waste of 2 hours. To that guy, it was a learning experience. But I play these games only for the story. Like, the story, the environment. Like, I like the play style of like building up your characters, having like the character progression, and like learning to love or hate characters, learning to love or hate bosses and enemies and shit like that. So to me, to run in for 2 hours and get however far into the game that he got, and he died and you have to start all the way over, I just can't do that, man. It's just not how my brain works. I've got 25 years of playing video games, and it's the exact opposite of playing like that. You know. So, oh damn, I keep casting the wrong spells here. I'm not paying attention. D-Shell, and an Imperil, Elementa, and a bunch of Auroras. There you go. I think that the attacks chain, like if I cast Elementa and then, oh, we're at 16 minutes into the day. I haven't been doing a very good job on the chronostasis. I think if you chain these attacks together, they multiply. I think that's how the multiplier works. So when I do Elementa and then I do a bunch of Auroras on top of that, it chains it all together and does more damage. You see, just Aurora by itself doesn't really do all that much. You like to grind knowledge instead of stats. There you go. I mean, like, again, this all stems from when I was like 7 years old, you know? So like I just kind of like beat that into my brain. And I have had to like get knowledge on a couple bosses in this game now, because you can't really grind stats all that much on this. Like right now, every single fight that I'm doing is doing nothing for my stats. Like, every single fight that I'm doing is doing nothing for my stats. I'm not any stronger or better than I was when I first started this video. Granted, I have more money now, but this money doesn't really do you a whole lot in this game, I don't think. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to get to the last one. And, you know, that piece of knowledge right there is going to help me with the secret dungeon. Because a secret dungeon has a time frame where you can't you can only do it in one day, and it has like 33 levels or something. Each level there's a last one, and if I kill a last one now, I don't have to kill him later. So I'll have a better chance of getting through that tower or that dungeon if I get the last ones now. So I mean, I guess now I am using knowledge, and I'm not really doing stats. You know, my stats aren't changing. But like, I say that I use knowledge on a couple bosses in here because even with whatever I had, since I couldn't grind my stats out, I had to figure out how to beat that boss, and so I'd look at, okay, well, what abilities do I need to make sure that I'm casting here? Whoops, wrong button. D-shell, come on, D-shell. Arrow. Let me asking how old you are, Rye? I wonder if that would have anything to do with how you play the games, or maybe how long you've been playing the games changes it up. I mean, everyone's gonna be different, I guess. Everyone's gonna have a different way to play. Shell, arrow, elemental. 16, right on.
May the winds of peace come.
Sick Flint, what it do, baby? Just lurking, hanging out, helping me with that viewer count, baby. Appreciate it. We're gonna get this damn affiliate, aren't we? I'm just trying to be like you, Sick. I'm trying to get the last ones. Yeah, see, so you're playing. You're 16 years old and you played Final Fantasy. You played Final Fantasy 6. I'm gonna tell you right now, the last time I played Final Fantasy 6 was before you were born. So I don't. At that time, you have to think about like researching strats and shit. It just didn't exist. You had to make like your own strats. And I'm not saying you don't make your own strats. I'm not taking anything at all away from how you play. Don't get me wrong. I want to make sure that you don't take that wrong, or that I don't say it wrong. But I'm just saying it was a totally different way to play back in the day. I mean, you could sit there and you could go, you could take notes and you could say, okay, well this guy casts poison, and so I need to make sure that I have something to counteract that. You know, do I have a ribbon? Right? And you could try to like outfit your character in a way to get ready for that boss fight. Or you could say, okay, well, this guy has a certain he does this quake, and so if I cast float on my entire party, then you know, now the quake isn't gonna mess with me, right? But like when your first playthrough, so when did Final Fantasy VI come out? Like 94? So 1994, I was 8 years old, so I was playing that game when I was 8. So you got to think about, how do you play a game when you're 8 and when you don't have the internet? You know, you just basically, I remember Final Fantasy VI, like so many things about it so well, so vividly compared to like Final Fantasy 13-2, let's say, because I'm 32 years old, and so you know, these games are more recent, but I've only had to play through them once because that's all I want to play through them. I'm going to use the guide. I'm going to find the strats that are in there, and that's going to be the end of it. Whereas when I was a kid, it was like I could just keep playing and playing and playing, and sometimes you had to keep playing. You'd have like Mr. Movies. Yeah, it's a big difference of generations, you know. And here's another thing: how many people like? Okay, so I'm 16. Or I'm 36, you're 16. Let's take a kid that's born like right now. How's he gonna play video games, you know, compared to you? And how, like my dad, you know, is a different generation. How does he play video games compared to me? You know, he'd probably be very, very, very bad at games. You know. But yeah, it's interesting just to think of like how people play games for sure. What makes them feel good and what excites them and what, like they didn't, I don't think they really had speed runs. You didn't have a way to keep track of a speed run in 1994 when Final Fantasy VI came out. There wasn't, there, you didn't have like, you'd have to sit there with like a freaking VHS recorder and record yourself playing, because we didn't have the internet, right? And we didn't have the games that you have now, like not the games, but we didn't have, of course we didn't have the games, but we also didn't have like the software that people use for speedruns. Now, I have actually watched the Summer Speed Games competition, Summer Speed SSGC, is that what it would be? Summer Speedrun Games SSGC maybe? I don't know. Celestial Theory told me to watch it because we were talking about Star Tropics is a game for NES, and I really like the poster for it. And the poster in Star Tropics is really cool, but then if you look at the game is like old and haggard and shitty looking to me, in my eyes, to look at it now, you know, so many years after it was made. So I was like, oh, I want to play Star Tropics, and then I saw somebody play it for like a minute and I was like, oh god, no, I do not want to play Star Tropics. So then Celestial was like, hey, why don't you just watch the speedrun competition of it from 2017, I think it was. And I did, and that was really cool to me, to watch somebody beat the game. They beat it in like an hour and 5 minutes. And so I just sat there one day, and I just watched the guy play it, and it was awesome. It was really cool to watch. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. What are your top 3 favorite RPGs, Rye?
No room for doubts now. You got in my way. Say your prayers.
Oh, you don't play that many. Okay. What about, what would you say your favorite genre is? And your favorite console, like your favorite way to play. Do you prefer PC or do you prefer a certain console? What kind of stuff are you into, man?
Time to repent.
Oh, strong ability. Get some more health up here. You don't play that in RPGs because you're young and you don't have time. PC Master Race, yeah, dude, for sure. I play most of my games on PC. That's where I actually just got this set up to be able to stream. I got this webcam right here to be able to stream without having to run my webcam back and forth from my PC. But yeah, I totally do most of my gaming on PC. I'm all about PC for sure. I'm a PlayStation guy. Final Fantasy 13 was your first RPG? Oh, okay, I get it now. Right on. Right on. Okay. Final Fantasy 13, yeah, man. I remember when that game first came out.
Keep up if you can.
I was so excited to play it, and I just could not get into it. I could not get excited about it. And I just could not enjoy it. And I told myself, when I heard that Final Fantasy 15 was coming out, because I don't play 11 or 14. It's automatically in your top 3. Okay, I gotcha. So you probably played. You said you played Final Fantasy 6 as well, then. And didn't you say? You said you've played 13 too. So that probably goes in your list pretty high up there too, I would imagine. Did you like 13 or 13-2 better? You hate 13-2. Right on. Hey, at least you have strong feelings about it. At least you know where you stand, right? Okay. Imperil, D-Shell, and do some heavy slashes just to switch it up. Get a... Man, where's this last one at? I see in my normal playthrough of the game, like as I was just running around doing the quests, I must not have fought many of these characters. This Desdemona. Man. Because it's taken us forever to get to the last one. Oh, story was finished for 13. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like they didn't do the best job with the story. See, you know what? Maybe you're right, dude, because I tell you right now, I remember 13 a bit better than I do 13-2. But that could also be, again, 13-2, I sat down and I rocked it out. I played it pretty quick. Whereas, like, Lightning Returns, I've had a few breaks with it. So I'm not as happy with my playthrough of this as I would like to be. I would have liked to have already been done with this. Oh, shoot, but what I was saying earlier was when I heard 15 was coming out, I knew I wanted to play all of the Final Fantasies. That was my goal. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever the heck it was, when I first heard about Final Fantasy 15 coming out and being a single player game, because again, I don't play the MMOs, and 14 was an MMO. When they announced 15, I was like, all right, I'm gonna beat all the Final Fantasies before I play 15. And so that was my goal. That was my goal, was to get done with all of them, and I didn't get it, because here you go, I've already started playing 15 and I still haven't beat 13-3, still haven't beat 5. I never beat 8, but I got really close. 8 kind of bothers me because you can't do like my normal play style with 8 either. So you have to like do the same thing where you gotta like do your research, like you're saying, you gotta get the knowledge. Emilad1234, what's going on? Hey, I was looking for you earlier. I think you had sent me a message saying that you were streaming on Twitch, but I didn't get a chance. Like by the time that I woke up and saw the message, I was looking for you and you weren't on. I'm sorry, man. I didn't get to catch it. Are you gonna do any more streaming today?
No more lies, just the truth.
You like Diablo? Yeah, right on. You like Diablo? Diablo is pretty cool. I just had a conversation with somebody about Diablo because they said Diablo 2 was like the best game ever, and I was like, man, I gotta disagree with you because I don't like anything that's procedurally generated. If it's procedurally generated, I don't want anything to do with it. It's just, again, it's like not how my brain works.
Keep up if you can. No more lies, just the truth. I play by my own rule.
We are not having, well, I guess I shouldn't say good luck, but I mean, it's definitely taken us a while, huh? To get the last one, the Desdemonas.
Even the stars die eventually.
Oh, you had to cut the stream short due to technical difficulties. That sucks, man. It took me a while. I started streaming over a year ago, probably about a year and a half ago. It was my first stream. November of 16 was my first stream. So I've been streaming for a year and a half now. And it's been a long way. It's taken me a lot to get things set up the way that I wanted them to get set up, you know. For a good chunk of time, I was actually, when I first started streaming, I was living at my mom's house, and it was nice because the internet was okay, but like I don't even know how good a webcam that I had at that point, but I had no way to stream consoles. In fact, I think I remember in my mom's basement, I think I remember streaming Final Fantasy 13-3 to where I just didn't have a webcam on me. And so you could just hear me talking, but I couldn't see the webcam. You couldn't have the interaction of seeing me walk around or move around or whatever you want to call it. And then I kind of sucked at streaming for a little while because I was living in an apartment in a hotel that my company was putting me up at. So I moved out to Colorado and I was living in a hotel and I didn't have a gaming laptop. So I had a shitty laptop, so I couldn't really stream that much. And I had no way, I didn't even have my consoles with me in Colorado. So my streaming really took a dive there for a while. And I think we're pretty much where we need to be now. Like, I'm settled into my house. I got all my consoles are pretty much set up. The one thing I do want to do still, actually, is I want to get it set up to where I can hook up multiple consoles. Because right now I can only hook up like one console at a time to stream with. So I want to get a bigger splitter. So I need to go online and look for a bigger splitter. Maybe I'll do that today too. I'll buy a splitter today. So how many consoles might I have hooked up? Let's just do 2 consoles. So like a 2 console splitter. Maybe a 3 console splitter if they have one there on the old Amazon. I need to freaking get my chronostasis going here. We need to get this last one before this day ends, which it ends in 4 hours. We need to get the last one of these guys right here. That's my goal. Let's see. I think if I had to order, it'd be Ni no Kuni, Diablo, and Final Fantasy 13. You've played Diablo the most. You don't have a webcam either. I'm gonna do a webcam giveaway as well. Once I do, I'm gonna do a peripheral giveaway. I'm gonna do a webcam giveaway. I'm gonna do a keyboard giveaway. Obviously, we're already in the middle of the mouse and headset giveaway. But yeah, I'm gonna basically just give away things that people can use to stream with. Maybe I'll give away my Xbox One. I don't fucking know. I don't really want to play Xbox anymore. But something like anything that's like over $50 or like over $100 or whatever, you start getting kind of pricey on some stuff, then you know I need to make sure that it's like an important milestone. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll do like a nice webcam. The webcam's like $100 or $90, I think. I basically just want to do giveaways of my setup. Like the things that I have, that's what I want to give away to people. Because I try to pick, in my opinion, the best things that money can buy, and from the best companies, the best brands.
The cycle of death ends now.
Oops, I need to do meta guard. There you go. Come on now.
You can't read me.
Kind of see how things go. I don't know. So we're gonna hit 100, and then what's the next big one? You could do like 250, 500, and 1,000.
Time to mix it up.
Oh shoot.
Keep up if you can.
Let's meta guard here and let that get back up. We'll toss out a D shell and an Imperil. Get back into our meta guard. Let's send out some Auroras. Guard on that. Got some more Auroras, more Elementas. There we go.
May the winds of peace come.
Yeah, Diablo is tough for me because I kind of enjoyed it, but like I'm playing through Diablo 3 right now, and it just drags for me. It just drags. When they're procedurally generated, I just have a hard time with them.
Don't even try.
Where is this last one? I wonder if we can check in the bestiary to see like how many we've killed.
I won't lose.
Oh, WoW was your first. I really enjoyed WoW. My first ever RPG probably was Final Fantasy VI, and it's my favorite. I played a lot of WoW. I played WoW for like 10 years, man.
I'll take on your grief.
You can see, I think you might be able to see up there, Burning Crusade, Frozen Throne, Cataclysm, Warlords of Draenor, Mist of Pandaria. Oh, it's alright, Emelad. 11 p.m. over in the UK. Oh, you're across the drink. Right on, dude. Yeah, go get some sleep. I'm gonna try to watch your stream tomorrow if I can. If you're gonna stream some more tomorrow, I've got tomorrow off and then I'm going back to work. So I'm gonna try to. Wrath, okay. Wrath was a very good. Expansion. I played it from vanilla. I played it. I started playing it right when it first came out. I didn't play the beta. Some people I know played the beta, but I didn't really know anything about betas back in the day like that. Maybe I'll get a good pizza from Pelican. Yeah. There's this baller ass pizza here.
The cycle of death ends now. The cycle of death ends now.
You never got to level cap? Oh, okay. Yeah, I capped every expansion. I did some pretty competitive end game content. I used to run guilds and run raids and all kinds of shit back in the day, and it was a pretty good time. I did some pretty competitive WoW raiding, that's for sure. PvP I never really got that into. I don't know. Just not the biggest fan of it, I guess. I don't know. Holy smokes. 10 separate characters. Hey, man, I did too. I almost always had, like, what I would do at every expansion is I would have one character of every class, and I would level cap them. So by the time that I got done, I finished Warlords of Draenor was the last one that I played, and by the time that I finished Mists of Pandaria, I had one character of each class at the level cap. I've spent a ridiculous amount of time on World of Warcraft. I remember breaking up with my ex at one point because I didn't have enough time to play World of Warcraft. Like going over to see her all the time. I was like, I just need to play World of Warcraft. So I broke up with her. That was not smart at all. That's not a good way to treat people that you love. I don't know if I loved her at that point. That was pretty early in the relationship, but. As much time as this has taken, I think we're gonna do this one last. This is gonna be the last one that I do. I think. I don't think I really feel like.
Shine hope on the future.
This is just taking forever. Ooh, although if I only have one day. Oh yeah, 1 second is 1 minute though. So every minute is an hour. Supposedly, what happens with this dungeon is if you only have one day to complete it though. One second or 2 seconds is 1 minute. So every 2 minutes is 1 hour. So we actually have 48 minutes is 1 day. Is that correct? Oh, I didn't realize Imperil did any damage. I totally screwed this fight up hardcore.
Think you might like this.
Every day is 1 hour. Yeah, that sounds right. Every day is 1 hour. So, will I be able to beat that dungeon in 1 hour, I guess is the question. There's like 30 enemies, so you gotta be able to rip through them pretty good. I've done about 13 last ones. When I would say that when I get done with this one right here, this will be 13. Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 seconds is 1 minute.
The cycle of death ends now. Alright, time for this. I won't lose.
Damn, didn't get it. Just trying to get my Metagard off in time.
Shine hope on the future. Expected as much.
You don't want a girlfriend some more time for games? Man, the thing with the girls is going after and chasing girls is a lot of fun, but it's like there's really, in my opinion, there's really no point unless you're looking for someone to marry. That's like the only point anymore.
Going to change course.
I'm kind of at the point now where I'm old enough where I'm not really going to waste my time with just dumb girls anymore. You know, just like girls that are just like fun to hang out with, but like they wouldn't make a good mother. I'm not really messing with that anymore.
Nothing to speak of.
If I can't see myself marrying a girl, see you later. And then that way I can work on me. Like, to me, the Twitch stream is really important. My job is really important. I've got a really good career. So.
Thanks for waiting.
Do you ever stream, Rye?
Don't even try. Keep up if you can.
Man, how many of these have we killed? We've probably killed 50 of these things by now.
Shine hope on the future. Guess it comes to this.
Ooh. Got some thunderstorm going on outside. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock at night? Dang. What is my problem? You used to stream chess? What? Like a computer chess? Or like IRL chess?
Time to repent.
Oh, League of Legends? I've never played League of Legends. I know it's like super popular though. What's up, Baron? 4 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, I need to go get me some damn food. I've been hungry. I've been up for like 4 hours. Been up for like 4 hours. Haven't eaten nothing. I was really hoping just to get this last one. I want to get this last one, and then I was gonna go get some food.
Not a bad victory.
Right on. Yeah, chess is cool as shit. I love watching like people that are good at chess. I love watching them.
This will soon be over. Shine hope on the future. No more lies, just the truth.
Yeah, Baron, I'm trying to get to this. I'm trying to get to this. This last one. You have to kill so many of these enemies, and then you get a pink one, and the pink one is the last one. And it seems like we've been fighting them for a while, and we still haven't gotten there. Join the chess league. Oh, okay, right on, dude. That's cool, man. Chess. I think chess is really neat. I think chess is really neat. Yeah, this isn't really exciting to stream. It's just me grinding over and over again. But
May the winds of peace.
play a lot of online chess. Right on. What are you up to today, Baron? You doing any Sunday drinking? Any Mother's Day drinking? Yeah, playing too much chess online, huh? Yeah, that was like World of Warcraft. I was just playing too much of it. I had to just chill out on that shit.
Thanks Thanks for waiting.
Slow, Imperial, D-Shell, Elementa.
Alright, time for this. Even the stars
Wish,
die
huh?
eventually.
I still got Chair Hansen's bottle of Jack over there. Alright, after this fight, we're going to look in the bestiary and find out how many of these things we got to kill. Because, man, I swear...
Evil has a price.
I swear we should have already killed... I mean, just knowing and looking doesn't do me any good at all, but... Rip this guy apart right here.
I'll take on
Oh yeah, New Vegas, that's right. Long phone call with your mom, that's good, man. It's good. It's good. Good, man. Good for you. Alright. Now. Yeah, let's look in the bestiary here because Desdemona right there. Huh. Desmond. And a large scale. Hell yeah, I remember that from Final Fantasy 13. I bet you remember that too, right? Rye? I know you remember that. These guys are just annoying. Oh, I probably shouldn't show you all that. See you later, Rye. Appreciate you, man. Like I said, if you like what you see, throw a follow in there. Get you in for the giveaways if you want them. Thanks for hanging out. It was really good to chat with you on this Final Fantasy stuff. We'll see you next time, dude.
Your prayers.
Have a good rest of your weekend. Yeah, I didn't want you to see that. Oh, you're gonna finish Fallout 2 with your new CPU, Baron? I played Fallout 1 and 2, beat them, and the only one I wasn't ever able to beat because I hated it so much was Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
I'll take on your grief.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you fight Noel. You fight Noel. He's involved in the storyline pretty heavily. Basically, the game has like 5 main chapters, and each one of those chapters has like a main boss, and there's a reason as to why you have to fight them and stuff, and it all makes sense. Unlike Final Fantasy VI, those are older Final Fantasies, you didn't really get any like background information on the bosses. You didn't really understand why they were there, why you were fighting them, why you needed to get rid of them, etc. But all these bosses pretty much make sense. There's a lot of storyline that goes into all of them. See you later, dude. See you later, Rye. Have a good one, man. Ah, yeah, that's awesome, man.
I won't lose.
What all did you get? I love building computers.
Shine.
Alright, let's get some Imperials out.
You think you can be forgiven?
E-Shell and Imperial, Metagard.
I will fight evil.
Elementa's out. Oh, man.
This is the only way.
Ooh. We haven't had these guys spawn at all.
Say your prayers.
Holy shit. Wow. That's the first one that spawned. You know, I've been here over an hour. Probably been here like 2 hours. Now all of a sudden these guys are spawning? What happened to the other guy? He doesn't want to spawn the last one?
We meet again.
Bet you that's what it is. 1080 Ti gaming. Yeah, dude. Good job. I got a 1080 Ti, the EVGA Hybrid 3 or whatever it was. It's awesome. You're gonna be able to play some games with that, dude. That is some serious hardware, man. You're gonna love it. Why in the world is it only spawning these guys now? Son of a
Soon be
bitch.
over. The cycle of death ends now. We meet again. The cycle of death ends now.
I think we should look up and see this dungeon here, what items you get, and if they're even worth using. You get an X potion, a refresher, a phoenix stone, and an ether. What? I didn't realize it was going to do this crap to me. Ah! Keep forgetting to use chronostasis. Dumbass. Barely anything is spawning now. It's just the me 1K tons. Meonicton. Meonicton. What the fuck? Why doesn't the other last one spawn? Oh, EVGA power supply, right on. I've got an EVGA power supply myself. I really like them. I've got like a 1500, 1200, 1500. I went pretty big because I was going to do like 4 graphics cards, and then I ended up just saying, you know what, I'm done with SLI setups. I've done like 2 or 3 SLI setups. I had like 680s, and like 280s, and 9800s, 9800 GX2s. I'm just done with SLI. It's such a pain in the ass all the time. Never works the way you want it to. I feel like maybe we are at the last one of the other guys. But like their spawn rate's like lower somehow than these guys or something. I'm not sure what they got going on. Drive is oh yeah, dude, you got a terabyte solid state drive? That's sick. I got two 512s. Because I got them on sale, and so they were actually cheaper than a solid state of a terabyte. So I got 2 solid state 512s, and then I got a terabyte backup. A terabyte of solid state and a terabyte of storage. It's expensive though. It's a lot of money to get a terabyte for sure. Solid state's pretty pricey. Obviously, it's come down a lot from what it used to be though. We're definitely getting a lot of items that we can synthesize later on. We're gonna run out of fucking EP. Because to run around this far and only get the one guy to spawn by himself, we're gonna run out of EP. Asus is good shit for sure. I always recommend Asus. I try to use everything EVGA and Corsair. So I think everything in my tower is EVGA and Corsair, except the Samsung hard drive, obviously. But like I got a Corsair water cooler. I've got the graphics card is liquid cooled. That's EVGA. The RAM is Corsair as well. Motherboard is EVGA. Intel, obviously, is another company that I have in there. in the case. I've got a Corsair 900D case. I love that case. That's pretty much 3 hours of me grinding for these guys. Oh, well, at least we're getting some conversation in, huh? Honestly, I think at this point, had I known that 3 hours ago I could have beat this game, I could have had this game beat already, I probably would have just not even done what I'm doing now. So, if I want to beat this game today, I pretty much just need to be done. We'll just let the clock run out. We'll let the clock run out and we'll start the next day. And then basically we'll turn in a couple quests and we'll save it. We'll let the next day run out too. We'll try and beat the game today. I want to go get some food first though. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'd say let's just wrap this game up. Intel i8? I didn't know they had i8s out yet. That's cool, man.
In half an hour, you'll be transported back to the Ark.
That's a pretty nice setup, dude. I think you're for sure gonna enjoy that. What'd you do for RAM?
No room for doubts now. No more lies, just the truth.
Oh, I staggered him? Oh, that's so awesome. I staggered him with a perfect guard.
No more lies, just the truth.
Pearl, D-Shell, Metagard. Oh, you meant i7. Which i7 did you get?
It's nearly 6. Time to iron out the distortion.
Really wanted to get that last one, but I don't even think I'm gonna do the damn dungeon. Screw it. I'll watch somebody else do it online maybe. Why do phone keyboards have to be so small? Nice.
Let life still linger, if only for one more day.
Yeah, I don't think I give a shit about the final dungeon. We're just gonna skip it entirely. 6700K. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got the 3930K myself, pretty old one, but still pretty.
Wait, do you understand your role
pretty
now?
good.
You must. The more souls you save, the more Aradia you can.
Let's replenish the items. Spend the EP. Let's get some X potions. We want 3 X potions, and then 3 X potions, 3 Phoenix down. Oh, whoa! What is this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Phoenix wing. I like that. And then at the bottom down there, we'll get a couple more Nectar of the Gods. Oh, Mega Remedies. That's what we needed. We need 2 Mega Remedies. Okay. I'm gonna save it. All right, Baron. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna go try and beat this game. That's what I want to do. We have to make like one stop. You don't think I want to know what case? All right, what case? Tell me what case you got. Luxurian. I don't think it matters which station we get to. Let's go to this one here. I'll stick around a minute more until you tell me what case you got. Oh shit.
It's rude to keep people waiting. This girl, she's got something she wants to ask.
What girl? Are you talking about that shadow?
Yep, and guess what? It's someone you know. Okay, you can come out.
Yule.
There are people here. They want to see you. All your friends. Huh? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, did you see that? They want to lend a helping hand, but you're too far. Even though they know what you're really feeling, what you need, they can't do anything for you.
I'm not looking for help from anybody.
Of course you aren't. You're God's handpicked savior, right? You don't need friends or even family. That's why you can't find Sarah anymore.
Whatever.
Listen, you are the savior. You must gather the souls that still walk upon this dying world and lead them to a new world of salvation. But your sister's soul is invisible to you, and if you cannot see her, you cannot save her. You must ask yourself, if it means saving Sarah, will you fight God? One human does not have the power to defeat Benevelza. He is all-powerful.
Then I'll find another power. Something beyond me, whatever it takes. Even if it kills me as well.
You cannot save anyone. Not even Sarah. Not as you are. Because first, you have to save yourself. You should listen to her. She always tells the truth.
Right. Not like you.
Corsair Carbide Series $200.
She's telling me that I'm missing
I don't have
something.
any idea what that is. Let me see here.
Well, yeah. Haven't you figured it out? Ugh. I swear, sometimes I lose my faith in you. You don't even know the first thing about your own soul, but you think you can fight God himself. I don't think I've ever met anyone so dense.
If you
Oh,
know
okay.
that, then tell me. What is it I'm missing?
It's a nice looking case at least.
Like that. It doesn't
Corsair, it's a
mean
great
you
brand.
can't figure it out on your own.
I have to save myself. But how?
Light, can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's all right. I'm fine.
But
Look, I said I'm fine. Now just drop it, all right?
if you're sure. But you will tell me if something is wrong, won't you, Light?
Whoa, look where we're flying through. That looks awesome. You gotta get that Corsair 900D, baby. That Corsair 900D, man, it's fucking huge. I love it. All right, so we're going to Luxarian to finish off the whatever quest here. I'm trying to think what it's called. Buried Passion. Killed everything, so nothing even spawns in here. That's awesome. I think this is the last day that we have to do anything with Armand. Oh, he doesn't show up till like 10 though, huh? That's right. To see what kind of pizza this one place has, I might have to go pick me up a pizza. I think we have to wait till like 10 o'clock for Armand to come out. I forgot about that.
You heading into battle?
I wish I looked like that.
Thought we could go rest at the inn somewhere. Okay, there's an inn right there. There's an inn right there. So let's go rest at the inn. Wait till 10 o'clock for Armand to show up. Yeah, I want to beat this game today. I'm fucking so done with Final Fantasy 13.
What a great morning.
Really? I thought I killed all of these. Weird. I thought for sure I killed them all.
My kind of fashion. Oh, hey. Do you have any place to stay this evening? Require a room?
Let's order up a pizza.
Come again, anytime.
Want me to set up an email address here so I can order online. Alright, bear with me. I'm just trying to enter in a fucking credit card number here. Alright. Alright, now we got our pizza has been ordered. I'm gonna go pick it up, so I'll leave here in just a minute, but we'll go beat this game today. Alright, I think I saw somebody just say hi in there, but I reset my chat. I didn't see who it was. Was it? It looked like it was maybe Super Nintardo, I think. Is that what maybe I'm guessing? Is that a good guess? Is that what it is? Is that what it was? If so, whoever it is, hello. How's your Sunday? Happy Mother's Day and all that, if you're a mother. Happy Mother's Day if you're not a mother. Happy Mother's Day to all.
Say your prayers. I play by my own rule.
Yeah, order up this pizza. I'm gonna go get some Lamont. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the kid that you gotta race. But yeah, that's got a pizza coming. We're gonna go turn in this one last quest, and then we're gonna go beat the game.
You mentioned you used to cover high. Do you know anything about?
Renolf? Yes. The poor man's wife and daughter were. He lost everyone.
That's some memory you have.
My boss put me in charge of.
That's lucky for us. Do you think?
Actually, I think I might be able to do. Except, I wonder if you wouldn't mind doing something.
You already.
Just to hear me out. Would you keep doing that? But when you're done, come to.
Just their stories?
Yes, I want to write something.
I'm pretty sure I've already done these quests.
I've done what you.
Yep.
I knew you could do it. That's great news. This will make a fan.
I'm not one to preach morality, but doesn't that violate some sort of?
The job of a reporter is to follow the truth, and that's what I'm doing. But if we're being complete, my real purpose was to observe.
What do you mean?
I know who you are now. You help people, and in doing so, you save their souls. That's the duty you are the savior. Let's just say I had a hunch. But don't worry. Oh, by the way, I looked into Renolf's past. I thought the case was cold, but it turns out they did find us.
So, what's...
I don't know if this is good news or not, but once the authorities saw the death certificate...
You're right. I don't know if that's good.
Some lowlife that was part of a criminal organization. But he was a wily little rat. He went through aliases, but the one on...
Reddick?
Could it be the same man? Is it possible he's...
He mentioned that he was dead in the eyes of the...
Do you think he managed to fake his own death by forging the document to escape the Order's scrutiny? I suppose that could be possible. Then it looks like the case has been solved. We found our man. I'll go through the records again, in case we missed something.
So now we gotta wait till midnight.
Are you gonna tell Renolf about this?
If it really was Reddick, there's something I want to ask him first. Let's go.
So it looks like we need to go see Reddick, and Reddick is midnight to 6 in the morning. So what we're gonna do now is we need to sleep till like midnight. I think. If we sleep till midnight. Now he's way up here though. So we can go back to that. Whoops. Let me check out. Is there another inn over there? Yeah, there's an Old Town Inn. Let's run all the way over to Old Town and sleep till midnight. Yeah, we'll go this way. Whoops, no we won't. Wrong way. Alright, we're going this way. Doesn't really matter. Okay, noon. Sleep till midnight. Let's get some good sleep. We'll run over, run to Reddick, and then we're gonna run down to Ranulph. We're gonna wrap up this quest. And then the other quest is to kill the hardest enemy in the game. We're not doing that. The other quest is to kill all of the last ones. We're not doing that. We don't care about those quests. So basically, we're gonna go do this quest, and then we're just gonna sleep until the end of the game. That's what we're gonna do. And then if I don't like the ending or something stupid happens, whatever, then we can always come back, you know, a different save file. I'm gonna run up to this Reddick guy though, right now. I'm gonna head to Reddick, and when I get there, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna pause the game, and then I'm gonna go get my pizza. Actually, I'll probably just kill the stream, because in that way the video is already like 3 hours freaking long. So I'll kill the stream, and then I'll come back and beat this game later on this afternoon. Hopefully. That's the goal. We beat Far Cry 5 yesterday. We beat Final Fantasy 13-3 today. It's going to be a huge, monumental amount of progress for me. To beat such two games like, you know, that are so big. It's gonna be nice because I'm gonna get into some older games then, as well as Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 might end up being like the only. Okay, now hold on a second. So we need to go. So he's not up in the Den of Shadows. He's actually back in there. Okay. So let's keep going north. Heading this way. Oh, it's the flowers shining. The flower that I brought to him. Should be able to go this way. And hopefully we can follow this around to Reddick. I might just talk to Reddick just for giggles. Actually, yeah. There's Reddick right there. Let's talk to him.
Oh, great.
Now that I have Ranulph's journal, I know you've been running ever since.
I knew someone would make me. Yeah, I did it. Like, the one who hired me had a rival business. He's long gone, though.
After you took care of business,
Again, that was me. Years after the incident, something happened to Ranulph. I thought it was a lucky break on my part.
but why didn't you just dispose of it? It would have been easier than giving it to someone for safekeeping. And if it links you to the...
Guilt. I was too much of a coward to turn myself in. I'm tired of it. Turn me in, arrest me, do what you want.
It's not up to me to decide your punishment. Not even the Order.
So be it. I'll be right here waiting for retribution. Don't tell my son about this, okay?
Who's your son?
Name's Marlon. He's my stepson.
Marlon?
You know him? Even though I'm not his real father, he sends me money on a regular basis. He has a good heart. I couldn't ask.
Light, isn't Marlon the boy Ranulph is so fond of? The one who bakes him those muffins that he loves so much?
Yeah, I'm the bastard who...
This does complicate things. But Ranulph insisted he wants to know the truth. And that's what I'm gonna give him.
Really? Even though something like this could ruin their friendship? Do you think Ranulph's prepared for that? After losing his family all over again?
The plants and trees soon grow and die.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way for Renolf, dumbass. We need to go, yeah, right over here.
Oh, I see. Did you know? Did I ever tell you the story of an alchemist who tried to infuse life in? Lucky for us, it didn't work. Last time, but that was years ago.
Alright, let's keep rolling here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, love this music. I think Renolf sits up here. So, do we have an inn? Yeah, there's an inn right back here.
Leave the beasts to us. I'll find a safe place to hide.
Traveler, welcome to our hotel.
5. Alright. Let's go.
Light, it's almost time to
Let's go to
transport you
Rodolph.
to recalibrate the time distortion.
I like old Renolf. He's one of my favorites.
Here we go.
I'm so sorry, but I'm out of flour, so I haven't been able to bake today.
Marlon, you're so kind to come all this way just to tell me that. Never mind, I'll just have extras tomorrow.
You won't have to wait that long, I promise. I'll be back later.
I've decided to tell Renolf the truth. The cold, harsh, unforgiving truth of his past. Even though it could cause him to lose a dear friend. Renolf, I know who killed your family. He lives right here in Luxurion. He's been in hiding since he committed that crime.
Are you sure? Who is he?
The man's name is Reddick. His home is in the Warren for obvious reasons, and I found out something else about him too. But I'm not sure you really want to hear it.
I'd like to know. Please. I'm done running from the past. I need, from now on, I'm seeing.
Alright. This Reddick, his name. It's Marlon. What are you going to do? Or do you...
I'd rather not do anything. I just want to continue spending my days. After all, we have...
You forgive him?
No. But I'd rather Marlon didn't know. You've helped me discover the truth. Marlon's innocent. A smile is what kept me going all this time. I also don't want to be the...
If that's what you want, I'll respect your wishes. The case is already...
Thank you. My family would have wanted it this... Besides, I wouldn't want anything like this to stop more. I'll continue to chronicle my life in my journal. But I just want to document my memories.
The scenery today is the same as yesterday. But for Renolf, nothing is the same.
Damn, that's really pretty, huh?
His entire world has changed. The past can never be undone. Yet, he has chosen to... He didn't need saving. Just...
There we go. Got her done. Well, that's pretty much it for right now. We're going to beat the game when I come back later. I'm going to go get my pizza now. I'll be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed.